Welcome to my channel. My name is Ebony. If you are new here, welcome to the family. Join us, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so that you never miss the upload. If you are loyal to the family already, thank y'all for coming back and seeing me. I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit before I start the tutorial. I have been helping women and girls with their natural hair for 5 years now, starting back in 2017. My main focus is on retaining length, keeping your hair super healthy, and then I try to teach the best ways that I can to help y'all style your hair so that you're not feeling like you're struggling in that area, like, oh, my hair is growing but I don't know what to do with it, so I just keep throwing it in a bun, because we know a bun is damaging, but that's another video for another day. So I just wanted to say that before I jump into this video. I also wanted to show y'all a couple of pictures of wash and goes that I did on my best friend who has a type 4 hair texture, which is much tighter than mine, because a lot of times people see my hair and they say, oh, you could do that with your hair. My hair would never, but I wanted to show y'all that your hair can. It could. It'd be never, okay? So there's a couple of pictures of my best friend's hair. Like I said, I use this same technique with these same exact products. And this is after I let it dry. You see the curls are super defined, super popping. I wanted to tell y'all that so that you go into this video with good vibes, good energy, and make sure that you soak up everything that I have to offer. Make sure y'all leave me a comment down below if you got other hair videos that you want to see. I'm not going to hold y'all too long, so let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm not even gonna waste a lot of time because I know how irritating it is when people talk a lot when they're supposed to be showing you something. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all the products, and then I'm gonna show y'all the techniques. Yes, with an S, so make sure you stay tuned and watch the entire video if you have a tighter curl texture, because I want to make sure you see how we're gonna get this thing to really be popping and defined and look amazing. Let's get into it. So first things first, let me show y'all the products. This product right here is my holy grail. I've been using this for years and years. It is just that. It's just that. It's $24, I think 24 and some change. If you get it off Amazon, sometimes you can find it $4 or $5 off. There is a coupon that they put with it, but this. Pause that to take a screenshot because you're gonna need this for later. This product right here, you're gonna need it. The cheaper alternative to that product is the Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. This one is, I think, $14 or $15. It does the job, but it's just, it doesn't have some of the ingredients that this has, and you can just kind of tell a little bit of difference from the results. But if you're just starting out and you don't want to graduate straight to that expensive product, start with this one. Go ahead and get your screenshot. Start with this one if you don't want to jump straight to that other product. Now, the next thing I use is a mousse. Now, for me, I like a little bit of volume. I like my hair to have a little fluff. I don't like for it to give Rick James. You get what I'm saying? So I use a mousse after my curl defining product. The mousse that I'm using today is my all-time favorite. It's like $6. You can get it from Amazon, Walmart. It's usually at every Walmart that I've ever been to. This is the Motions Versatile Foam Styling Lotion. A little bit of glare from the ring light, but go ahead and get your screenshot. That's the title right there. Whenever I'm not using this mousse, I'm using the Bronner's Brothers mousse. I don't have that here with me right now, but that one is like $5 or $6 as well. Always at Walmart, beauty supply store. They're gonna probably tax you a little bit more at the beauty supply store, but they usually have it, and I'll put a picture of it right here. The last thing we're going to use is a gel. Now, I use Eco Styler gel. I know some of the girls don't like this, but for me, we're here with it. If you want to use a gel that has a little bit of a softer, lighter hold, you can use a gel from like the Main Choice. One of those gels that's a little bit more soft, a little more aired up and fluffy. You can use one of those. I'll insert a couple of pictures right here for y'all to get a reference of something like that that's better to use if you like a light hold. For me, oh, I'm finna turn up. Now that you have all of the products, these are the stylers that I'm going to use. I use this to detangle my hair, so if you see a little hair in there, mind your business. This is the brush that's going to do the job. This is called the Tangle Tamer Max. Again, glare from the ring light, but I get mine from Sally Beauty. They usually always have it in stock, except when I first started promoting it, then I couldn't find it nowhere. But now we done cooled off a little bit. This is always at Sally again, or you can find it probably on Amazon or online. I haven't found a website or an Instagram page for them, because if they have one, they need to sponsor me. But I haven't found a page for them yet, but this is what it's called, the Tangle Tamer Max. This one is, I think, maybe $10. There's a more expensive version. It's like $22, and it's called the Tangle Teaser, which is a small handheld brush like this as well. I would also encourage you to keep a spray bottle, because you want to do this hairstyle on like semi-damp hair. So as you start working from the back to the front, or whichever way you work, one part of your hair is going to start kind of drying, like air drying as you're styling. So you want to spray it with a little bit of water once you get to that part. Now that I showed y'all what I'm using, let's get into the styling portion. I always start with my hair in 4 sections for everything, but I'm going to be demonstrating this wash and go on the back part of my hair. I'm going to show 2 different techniques, and both of these are basically just made to define the curls really nicely. One is a little more intricate and it's going to take a little bit more time than the other one. But the first method is me using my Tangle Tamer Max. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 pumps this into my hand. That's what this product looks like. It's like a clear kind of texture, which is why I prefer it over this one. This one actually looks like white, so it could leave a cast depending on how you mix the products. But the first thing I'm going to do is rub it in between my hands, and we're going to take this and work it through. Okay. Now, if you have a thicker hair texture, I'm going to demonstrate this and tell y'all what I'm doing. So if you have a thicker hair texture, you probably want to work on smaller sections because you really want your hair to soak up every piece of product that there is to offer. If you feel like your hair still has like a lot of water on it, make sure you squeeze the water out a little bit, because you want these products to get into your hair shaft. You don't want them to slide off with the water, which is why I said semi-damp hair. So take the product, put it on your hands, and you're gonna work it through. Make sure you get those ends, okay? So right now, this is called the raking method. I'm just raking this through with my fingers, right? This is what my curls look like only using that product. As you can see, still a lot of strays, super fluffy. That's what that looks like when I just rake that product through. Now, if you like volume, you can stop here. But for me, take the Tangle Tamer Max. You see the difference? You see how the Tangle Tamer Max clumps those curls together? That is beautiful. So you see, that clumps those curls together. And I'm just raking it from the top to the bottom, but I'm holding it at the end and letting it bounce back. That's just the curl maker. Now, I'm gonna pump some mousse into my hand. If you've ever used mousse for a flexi rod set or anything like that, mousse gives hold as well. And I'm going to show y'all the difference between just the curl maker and the mousse. You'll see how my curls look different when I do both. Okay, so now I just rake the mousse through. I haven't used the Tangle Tamer Max, but you see that clumping? You see how those curls are really set next to each other and tight? That's what the mousse does. You can take the Tangle Tamer Max and rake through with the mousse, and then you see what that does. Right now we have curl maker and we have mousse. Okay. The last step is going to be the Eco Styler gel. That's just to give it hold. So this curl is what we have right now. This gel is going to set that curl in place. So what I like to do is I like to rub it in between my hands, and instead of raking it through and trying to change the curl, I take it. This is called the prayer hands method. You take it and you smooth the gel on top, and that's just to set those curls in place. You don't want to disturb the curl anymore. You already defined it and got it looking how you want it to look. The gel is just to smooth that into place. Let's get into the second method. So I'm just gonna brush this, just make sure it's all detangled. I had to zoom the camera back out. Okay, take the curl maker and rake that through. A pump or two of mousse and rake that through. My hair has gotten so freaking long. Okay, rake that through. Okay. This is the difference. This is called the shingling method. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some gel on my fingertips. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some Eco Styler gel on my fingertips. And I'm gonna take the curls and I'm just gonna kind of separate them. And I'm gonna use the gel on my fingertips and clump those curls together. Now this is the method that's a little bit more tedious, but it's going to give those curls everything that they're supposed to need, and it's gonna have it last longer. So this technique, your curls are gonna stay in place a lot longer. So you see how each individual curl is nice and defined and clumped together and tight. And then back here, it's a little bit more shrunken. When we did the first method, we let the curls kind of pop back up after they got done. I was taking that brush and I was letting the curls pop up. With this, you're gonna really stretch your curls. So when I said I want the girls who have a tighter curl pattern to stay to the end, this is what I wanted y'all to see, because that's how you're gonna get that nice stretched look. That's gonna give you a little bit more definition, but it's gonna let your hair still kind of show its length. If you have longer hair and you don't mind a little bit of shrinkage, go for the first method, just because it's faster. Now, without talking y'all to death, I'm about to take this part right here. You see how fluffy it is? I'm about to take this part right here and show y'all what it looks like when I do this in real time. So I have my hair in 4 sections, and I just split this into 3 sections to do the wash and go. So if that helps you get an idea of the size of sections that I'm doing. So raking through the curl maker, making sure I hit those roots. I'm raking through with the mousse. Take the Tangle Tamer Max, make sure you hit all of those curls with all of those products. Take the Eco Styler gel, clump it through. Look how beautiful those curls are. So in real life, that's literally how fast I would do this. I'm about to do the rest of my hair, and then I'll show y'all a couple of methods to preserve it and to stretch it, and that'll be the end. Now that my entire head is styled, I defined the curls. The Curl Enhancing Smoothie is on this side, like from here on back. And then I use the curl maker for the rest because I actually want my curls to look their best self so that I can do some more videos. So this is what my hair looks like after I defined all the curls, like I said, in 4 sections. And I broke each section into about 3 different sections. And then I put my part here. You can put your part wherever you want, but make sure you put your part before you put the products on, because you don't want to apply all that product and then comb through your hair and have to redo it, because comb is going to cause frizz at this stage in the styling process. So I put my part right here, and then I just defined the curls on each side just like that. I wanted to give y'all a couple of tips for making sure that you preserve your curls the best that you can. So first things first, you want to sleep with a bonnet on. For me, I use a satin bonnet, a double lined one that I made myself. You want to use a bonnet so that it can keep your hair nice and shiny and defined. Like if you want to stretch your curls, like you really don't want them to shrink up, I say take a ponytail holder. This one has gotten super loose over time from me just using it and wrapping it around ponytails over and over again. But you want to take a loose ponytail holder if you have one. You want to grab your hair again. At this point, you want to be putting as little fingers through your curls as possible. So I'm gonna grab this whole side. I'm gonna stretch it down with my own hands like that. And then you want to take a ponytail holder and put it on. Since this ponytail holder is so loose, I'm gonna wrap it twice, but you want to take a ponytail holder that's got just like a good amount of stretch to it, and you want to bring it down, pull the curls, and put it on like that. And you see how this side is instantly longer than this side is because I stretched it down. If you really want to get it stretched, put multiple. So put like one at the top and one at the bottom, and that'll keep it nice and stretched for you. To preserve the curls overnight, before I put my bonnet on, I do a pineapple. And people were asking me what a pineapple was. I thought that was something that like everybody knew, but I'm here to make sure y'all are informed. So let me show you what a pineapple is. What you do is you flip your curls upside down. If you have shorter hair, you just want to just pull everything to the top, and I'm gonna show you why a pineapple is good. Flip your hair upside down. Yeah, see. Okay, flip your head completely upside down. Again, you don't want to just be fingering through these curls, so flip it upside down, take it, and put that loose ponytail holder on there. This is suggested because the back of your hair and the sides are protected, so no matter which side you sleep on, or if you sleep on your back, your curls don't get disturbed. They'll be up in the front, and your bonnet defined still. So before I put my bonnet on, this is what I do. I put my hair up in a pineapple. This is why they call it a pineapple, I guess, because it looks like. So you put it up like this, and then you put the loose ponytail holder on, then you put your bonnet on. Lastly, I wanted to give y'all a tip when it comes to mixing products. So if you decide that you don't want to use these products that I have right here today, in order to find out if your products are going to mix well and not leave a white cast on your hair, this is what you want to do. Use the back of your hand. I got Curl Maker, and you want to rub that on there so you see what that looks like lip gloss almost. And then you take your mousse and you mix that with it. Okay, now as I'm mixing this on the back of my hand, as you can see, these products are melting into each other, right? So as this melts into each other, you can see that the products mix well together. This is what it looks like when they don't mix well together. You would add whatever product that you want to try to mix together. I'm using a leave-in conditioner right now just to show y'all that these products don't mix well together. And you see how it's thick and it's white. Usually that's a good sign that it's gonna leave product buildup left on the top of your hair, or a white cast, which doesn't look good when a wash and go dries. Now I ain't gonna waste no product, so I'm gonna slick this on in the back of my head, but just for future reference, whenever you go to the store, if you're gonna buy products, when you get them home, mix them together on the back of your hand like that, and that's how you'll be able to tell if a product is going to leave a white cast on your hair or not. This is what the finished product looks like. If y'all learned something, make sure y'all leave me a comment. Make sure y'all write down the products that I used. If you have any other questions, make sure you let me know. And then if there's like another method or another specific product that you want me to try, leave it in the comments, because I want to try some more things so that we can figure out what we can use instead of these products that I have right here. Give me some suggestions on natural hair videos that y'all want, and I'll see y'all next time.